Good evening. Namaste. This is Dr. Aparna. I am your emotional healing synergist. I am an Ayurvedic psychotherapist, a passionate infopreneur, edupreneur, and medical writer. So, on my pursuit to address, promote, and propagate Ayurveda and psychotherapy globally, I organize or talk on a session on a topic related to Ayurveda, mental health, and psychotherapy. This today's topic of discussion is that is this evening's topic is as you all can see is mind mapping cognition. Yes, this is the part 2 of the mind mapping cognition. Part 1 is already out. You can watch it on both LinkedIn and YouTube. And for people who missed the part 1, I am just gonna give a brief recap of what is mind mapping and what are mind maps. And I'm gonna take you through this session wherein we are seeing the practical applications of mind maps with examples. And for students specifically, I have a section and an example. So I know this picture, with the picture in my background, you have you have got an idea of what could be a mind map. However, this picture is not clear. So I will give you my hand drawn mind maps. I will show you them. And um, and then in the end of the session, and then you'll be able to make your own or create your own mind maps for whatever personal or professional or study purposes. So let's start. So a mind map is a graphical technique for organizing information visually. Mind maps are the major objective of main map was visual organization, that is organizing information visually. It is a diagram that represents ideas, concepts, or tasks with the main idea or topic placed at the center and associated subtopics branching out from it. Mind maps typically use colors, symbols, images to represent different elements and connections, allowing for a more creative and holistic representation of information. So, mind map is a cognitive technique that leverages the brain's natural thinking and association process. It enhances cognition by stimulating creativity, organizing information, and facilitating deeper understanding. So, I will repeat once again, what is the main objective of mind mapping? It is visual organization. Mind mapping is a powerful technique for visually organizing information. Okay, then it utilizes the brain's natural way of thinking, which often makes connections and associations through images and patterns. By creating a visual representation of ideas, concepts, and relationships, mind maps help enhance understanding and memory retention. So, mind map also is a powerful tool for memory retention. So, being an Ayurvedic psychotherapist with a chaotic schedule, mind mapping has personally aided me in planning my schedule, time management, and making things almost effortless. Mind maps can be an incredible thinking tool that can allow you to unlock your true potential. Mind mapping activates your whole brain, clears your mind of mental clutter, and allows you to focus on the subject. Helps demonstrate connections between isolated pieces of information and gives you a clear picture of both the details. of both the details, the information, and it helps in connecting the isolated pieces of information, and it gives a clear picture of the topic. So the big pictures allows you to group and regroup concepts, encouraging comparisons between them. It requires you to concentrate on your subject, which helps get the information about it transferred from your short term memory to your long term memory. What happens is, images, the visualizing and the images help turn our short term memory to long term memory. So how do we create mind maps? As you can see in the background, creating a mind map is a straightforward process. Here are the basic steps. Start with a central idea or topic. Begin by writing down the central idea or topic in the center of a blank page or digital canvas. This idea will be the focal point of your mind map. So add subtopics or branches. Identify and add the main subtopics or branches related to the central idea. These can be written as keywords or short phrases and connected to the central idea with lines. So first start with a central idea, next add subtopics. Next, expand with secondary subtopics. From each main subtopic, continue branching out by adding secondary subtopics or sub branches. These should be connected to their respective main branches. Use keywords and images. It is not only words, but you can also add images. Instead of writing long sentences or paragraphs, use keywords, symbols, or images to represent concepts and ideas. This makes the mind map more visual and aids in memory retention. So make connections. Look for a connection and relationships between different subtopics or branches. Use lines or arrows to show how ideas are related or interconnected. And make sure you use colors and formatting. Use colors to distinguish different categories or themes within the mind map. Applying formatting techniques such as bolding, underlining, or using different font sizes to highlight key elements. This is when you do it on a laptop or a computer. If you do it on hand, you can just use colors, arrows, and the symbols. Review and refine. Once you have created the initial mind map, review it and refine the structure and content as needed. Rearrange branches, add or remove subtopics, and ensure the overall organization makes sense. So I am going to show you here two examples, my handwritten mind maps, which I have created for your understanding. So the first is here. I don't know how much of this is visible. This is my handwritten mind map. Okay, this is my handwritten mind map. I know this is not very clear, but I will tell you what I have written. See, what I have started with a topic, new product marketing strategies. So, for example, my topic is new product marketing strategies, or you can as well write a topic like this. And my main branches, can you see? One, two, three, four, and five. Can you see my main branches? And what I have written is, for a new product marketing strategy, first requirement is social media. So social media, next content marketing, next events, next I have written market research, and next I have written partnerships. So these are the five things I have made here, five. Okay, if you can see, 5 main branches with different colors. With the same colors, I have made this social media. This for this social media I have made, for this social media I have made sub branches, that in social media, LinkedIn, I have to promote it on LinkedIn, Facebook's, Instagram, and Twitter. Here, for one social media, I have made sub branches, and then for the next one, for the next content strategy, what I have done is I have used a brown marker, and with the same brown marker, and here for the social media, I have used a pink one. I have used different colors for differentiation and to remember. This is it. I think it is quite visible. And this is content, this is content marketing. So content marketing mein what I have done is, this is how to content market is by writing blog posts, articles, and video. This is video tutorials and podcasts. These are the methods I have noted. And next, what I have done is events. What I have to do after social media, after content strategy, I have to do some events. So what are these events? So the events are product launch, whatever the product is, product launch, webinars, that is, and trade shows, shows for trade, and seminars or workshops. So in the events, I have to do all those things. So I have to do webinars, I have to do workshops, I have to do seminars, I have to do product launch. This I have written, these are sub branches. And next, for the market research, here I have written market research in green color. For market research, I have done the sub branches of, market analysis, what is the competition, what is the problems, and what is the current solution. So to give my solution, what is the already present solution. So these are, the basic, like this. And next, partnerships, where all I should, in the partnerships, this is in the orange, and I have written collaborations and sponsorships, whatever I can do. So this is a mind map. This is how it looks. We can also extend this mind map. Here only I am showing the main idea, the thick branches and the sub branches. And these sub branches also have, okay, in the LinkedIn, what I have to do, I have to do posts, and I have to do LinkedIn live. In Facebook, similarly, post and LinkedIn live, I mean Facebook live. This is, these are the things. And for this also, in the content strategy, blog post, on what all I have to write blog post. For the sub branches, there are again sub branches. This is a, this is a handwritten, this is the example one. Going, I'll also show one or two more examples. This is how a mind map is to be prepared. It can be in different shapes and sizes, but at the outlook, it will look like this. And now coming to the topic, so essential prerequisites of mind mapping. So what are the prerequisites of mind mapping? To effectively engage in mind mapping, these are the prerequisites. So clear focus, have a clear understanding of the central idea or topic you want to explore and create a mind map for. And you should have a open mind. Approach mind mapping with an open and exploratory mindset, allowing for free association and generation of creative ideas. Imagination and creativity, utilize your imagination and creative thinking skills to make connections, add visual elements, and explore different possibilities. So, fourth is association and linking. Practice associating ideas and concepts together. finding relationships and connections between different elements in the mind map. So for mind map also, you have to it is a thinking tool. You start thinking, you start brainstorming, and then visual skills, develop the ability to visualize concepts and information in a spatial manner, as mind maps rely on visual representation. These mostly rely on visual representation and non-linear thinking. We are all used to linear thinking and linear note taking, that is one by one by one, point one, point two, point three. So this is a non-linear thinking. Embrace non-linear thinking by allowing ideas to flow and expand in various directions rather than following a strict linear structure. Remember, while these are essential prerequisites, mind mapping is a flexible technique that can be adapted to individual preferences and styles. The most important aspect is to find a method that works best for you in capturing and organizing information visually. So, what are the, I will repeat what are the essential prerequisites. So, the first essential prerequisite is the clear focus. Next is open mind. Next is imagination and creativity. Fourth is association and linking. Fifth is visualization skills. And sixth is non linear note taking. So the last time when I did mind mapping cognition part 1, people asked me for some popular books on mind mapping. Here are the list of books that I know. As per my knowledge, I'm sharing some of the books. See, the first book is the Mind Map book, or the Mind Mapping Mastery by Tony Buzan and Barry Buzan. So, this book, written by the originators of mind mapping, Tony Buzan is the originator of mind mapping, provides a comprehensive guide to understanding and applying mind maps in various aspects of life, including education, creativity, memory, and problem solving. The book is called the Mind Map book. I think now it is revised as the Mind Mapping Mastery by Tony Buzan. So the second book is Mind Maps for Kids. Maximize your memory and concentration. This is also by Tony Buzan. This is Mind Maps for Kids. So this book is specifically geared towards children and offers practical techniques and strategies for using mind maps to improve memory, concentration, and learning skills. So the third book is Mind Mapping, like mapping inner space. Mapping inner space, learning and teaching visual mapping by Nancy Margulies. This book explores, and Nancy Margulies and Nusa Mal, so they are the authors of the book. This book explores the application of visual mapping techniques, including mind maps, in learning, teaching, and personal development. It provides practical advice, examples, and exercises to help readers incorporate visual mapping into their lives. So the fourth book is Mind Mapping by Cam Knight. So what this book does is improve memory, concentration, communication, organization, and creativity, and time management. So, this book focuses on the practical aspects of mind mapping and how it can be used to improve memory, concentration, communication, organization, creativity, and time management skills. So, the fifth is Mind Mapping for Dummies. This is by Florian Russler and Tony Buzan as a part of the popular For Dummies series. This book offers a beginner-friendly introduction to mind mapping techniques. It provides step-by-step guidance on creating mind maps and offers tips and advice for applying mind mapping in various areas of life. So these are the five books. If you want to read, just check them out. So after how to create mind maps, so what are the benefits and applications of mind mapping? So benefits of mind mapping: first, enhances creativity. As I already said, mind mapping stimulates creative thinking by allowing free flowing associations, connections, and the exploration of various ideas. It also improves in memory retention. The visual and non-linear nature of mind maps improve memory retention by engaging multiple senses and making connections between different pieces of information. So the third thing is it enhances understanding and clarity. Mind maps provide a clear and organized visual representation of complex information, helping to enhance understanding and comprehension of subjects or topics. And mind map also encourages holistic thinking. Mind mapping encourages holistic thinking by capturing the big picture and facilitating connections between different concepts, enabling a more comprehensive understanding. That means mind map breaks a complex subjects into simple context. So by mind mapping, a complex subject becomes extremely simple. So it boosts productivity. Mind maps help to prioritize tasks, set goals, and identify relationships between different elements, leading to increased productivity and efficient task management. Next, facilitates decision making. Mind maps allow you to visualize and weigh various factors, pros and cons. This allows you to analyze things. Okay, analyze the pros, analyze the cons, and the potential outcomes, making decision making process more structured and comprehensive. It is an extensively used decision making tool and brainstorming tool. So enhances learning and studying. This is mainly for students. Mind maps can be used as a learning tool to summarize and organize information, making studying more efficient and effective. So it mind maps also facilitates collaboration and communication. Mind maps serve as visual aids during discussions, presentations, and group brainstorming sessions, fostering collaboration and effective communication among team members. So, after benefits, where are we going to apply the mind maps? What are the applications of mind maps? So, mind maps' first application is note taking. Mind maps provide an engaging and organized method for taking notes during lectures, meetings, or while reading books, making information more memorable and easy to review. Second is project planning. Mind maps helps outline project goals, tasks, timelines, and dependencies, providing a visual overview and improving project planning and management. Brainstorming. Mind maps facilitate idea generation and free association, making them an ideal tool for brainstorming sessions and capturing creative thoughts. Mind maps also helps in problem solving. Mind maps assist in visualizing and analyzing problems, identifying potential solutions, and mapping out action plans. So decision making, mind maps can be used to map out alternatives, compare options, and evaluate the pros and cons of different choices, aiding in effective decision making. So, learning and studying. Mind maps help organize and summarize information, making studying more structured and facilitating knowledge retention. Personal development. Mind maps can also be used for personal development. How mind maps can be used for setting and tracking personal goals, visualizing aspirations, and planning self improvement activities. Presentation and communications. Here, I would want to show another mind map I have created, you know, for personal goals. So, this is a vision board. That time I explained about the professional goals. This mind map is exclusively for the personal goals. This is a vision board. So, what vision do you have? The vision boards are made for everything. So, here the branches I have made is the first branch is the personal goal, this main branch. The second main branch is professional goals. The third main branch is physical wellness or fitness goals, whatever you want to, you can add a heading. And the fourth is financial goals, so about the finances. And the fifth is your miscellaneous goals or miscellaneous things which are left out here. So, in the personal goals, the subtopics what I have made is first is the relationship goals or the social goals, and the second is here is the travel and the exploration goals, and the third here is the this housing goals. So see, this whatever goals you have you can just add here. This comes in the personal goals of my vision board. And it not only this, for this subtopics you can add images. Suppose here in my relationship goals, if you have any relationship goals pertaining to here, and if you have any, like travel or exploration goals, like I have to go to California, this is a, you can have a picture of California and you going there and you writing the date and time when you want to go in 3 years or in 4 years or whatever, like that. This is the main branch, these are the sub branches. I'm just giving you an idea how can you make a vision board. Then in the professional goals, whatever you have, like promotions, increments, or you want to be an entrepreneur, all these are the sub branches. And in the physical wellness goals, whatever exercise goals you have, like you want to exercise every day for 30 minutes, whatever exercise goals you have, or whatever overall well-being or you know fitness goals or the weight goals, if you have some, or and the diet goals, what diet you want to follow. This is the physical wellness. In the physical wellness main topic, I have made subtopics here. Like this you can also make some subtopics. And here in the financial goals, and what is the financial income you have to make by an year. This is, you have any monetary goals or any materialistic goals, you can write it down here, you can add pictures, you can connect them. And this is miscellaneous goals. In the miscellaneous goals, if you want to learn a skill or something pertaining to yourself or pertaining to your profession, if you want to learn any skill or any hobby or anything, if you have plans on that, or cooking, whatever skill it is, if you have any plans on that, this is a vision board. What is this, how does it help is, after doing this, you can just have it, so it helps you, it activates your brain first of all to do all these things. This is my map out. You can do your own map out. And this helps you in, you don't forget that you have to do all those things, and by having this you will begin to take action on these. So that's why vision board is necessary. So this is one more example. Earlier I showed you a professional example, this is a personal mind mapping for a personal purpose. So moving on to the next application, So personal development, this is the personal development aspect. So mind maps can be used for setting and tracking personal goals, as I said, visualizing aspirations and planning self improvement activities. So presentations and communications, mind maps are serve as visual aids during presentations, enabling clearer communication and engaging the audience. These are just a few of them, few of the many benefits and applications of mind mapping. The technique is highly versatile and adaptable to various contexts. These are some of the contexts you can use in multiple infinite contexts. So, making it a valuable tool for individuals in numerous fields and situations. So, I'm gonna give you a few scenarios along with actual examples of mind mapping. So, brainstorming, when we are talking about brainstorming, no, in the brainstorming session, it is like mind maps can help capture and organize ideas. So how, um, that the same I told, the new product marketing strategies, the social media, the content marketing thing, and the events, the partnerships, all those things. And in the project planning, also, if your project is, for example, mind maps are useful for project planning as they provide a visual overview of tasks, milestones, and dependencies. So for your project, supposes a website development project, so what you do, you have a planning phase. In your main section, you have a design phase, you have a development phase, you have a launch and maintenance phase. If you have four, suppose if you have four main branches, and in them you have sub branches. In the planning phase, what is the objective of the website, and what are the target audience, what is the competitor analysis and site map and wireframes for it. So the design, after the planning, the design comes. So what is the visual design, UI or UX, whatever you want to do, style guide. And in the development is how do you develop front end coding, back end development, integration and testing, whatever the development phase. And what is the launch and maintenance, that is website deployment, performance optimization, ongoing updates and maintenance. All this you can draw in mind maps. This I have told, I think you will get an idea, and you can draw a mind map accordingly. Whatever your project is, you can do that. Even the study project as well, or even if you want to plan a party or kids birthday, that also you can do, exquisitely, like a very impressive, in a very impressive way, with using mind maps. And then learning a subject, mind maps can be used to organize and structure information when studying a subject. So when you are learning, suppose if you are learning human digestive system, so you're putting mouth, esophagus, stomach, small intestine, all the main parts, large intestine, rectum and anus. And what does the parts do, you can draw the main branches, and then you can draw the sub branches, and then you can paste some images. What this does is, it helps ease the process. And then now the mind mapping for students, I will show you a picture of how subjects can be organized. Subjects can be organized, and this is a picture. I don't know how much it is. I think it is visible now. This is here. I have written, in the middle, the subject is, that means school work planner. This is the main heading, school work planner. And here in the main branches, I have made biology, history, physics, mathematics, chemistry, whatever subjects are there, English, geography, physics, whatever the subjects are there, these are the main branches. Okay, these are the main branches. These are the main branches. Okay, then the student plan, the subjects, and in the subjects also, what is the homework, what is the topic to be read. You can make this, you can make this as per you, and this can be done for every subject, for every topic, for subtopics, everything. This is just a plan. You can bring it into action. Okay, these are the main branches and these are the sub branches of the main branches. Now, how is it helpful for students? So this is the main thing. It is in enhanced understanding. Mind mapping helps students organize and visualize complex information, improving their understanding of the subjects. So, improved memory retention. Mind maps engage multiple senses and use visual cues, colors, and images which enhance memory retention. The visual and associative nature of mind mapping helps students recall information more effectively during exams or when reviewing their notes. So, active learning. Mind mapping promotes active learning by encouraging students to actively engage with the material. They must think critically, identify key concepts, and create meaningful connections, which enhances comprehension and critical thinking skills. So, enhanced creativity. Mind maps stimulate creativity by allowing students to generate ideas and make associations freely. So, this fosters innovative approaches to problem solving and expressing ideas and efficient note taking. Mind mapping is an effective alternative to traditional linear note taking method. Student can capture information in a structured yet flexible manner, organizing key concepts, examples, and supporting details in a visually appealing format that is easy to review and revise. So, better organization and review. Mind maps provide a clear and organized overview of subjects, enabling students to see how different topics and subtopics relate to each other. So, this organization aids in reviewing and studying as students can quickly locate specific information and identify areas that need more focus. So, critical thinking and analysis. It helps in critical thinking and analysis. That means it encourages students to analyze and evaluate information, and it cultivates critical thinking skills and helps students develop a deeper understanding of the subject matter. And the next thing is effective planning and product project management. Mind maps assist students in planning and managing their assignments, projects, and study schedules. They can outline tasks, deadlines, and identify dependencies, helping students stay organized and ensure they meet their goals efficiently. So, collaboration and communication. Mind maps can be shared and used as collaborative tools, promoting effective communication and teamwork among students. They facilitate group discussions, brainstorming sessions, and the sharing of ideas and perspectives. So mind maps, uses are infinite. That are multiple ways it can be used. See, overall, mind mapping empowers students to become active learners, improve their understanding and memory retention, enhance critical thinking skills, and effectively manage their academic workload. It's a versatile tool that can be used across various subjects and educational levels to support students' academic success. So academically, it not only helps them in academical success, but helps them, more, not only in a more theoretical way, in an applicative way as well. So how to apply concepts. So these are some of the, applications of mind maps. So I think from this we come to an end of this session. So thanks for staying tuned. That's it for today. Good evening and namaste.